And we've got more information about the final series of Fairy Tail. Like, thankfully, we got a little bit of information about it recently. And, well, we've got pretty much reveal that a lot of the staff is going to be returning on there. So I feel like a lot of it I should like kind of address and all that. A lot of this site is coming from Anime News Network. So we do know about that returning cast members. Tetsuya Kikihara is going to be returning as Natsu, Aya Hirano as Lucy, Ria Kugamiya as Happy, Yuichi Nakamura as Gray, and Sayaka Ohara as Urza. So it's talked about the main cast is all going to be back there. We don't know anything about some of the second cast. I know that can change from time to time due to numbers of years and like whether or not they get some of these voice actors are going to be working on different projects. So it hasn't really said anything if like Laxus, Judia, like Gargiel, like it's kind of some of the other characters and all that more like. I imagine I'm really surprised some of like the characters like Jet and Droy, like some of the no-name characters are going to get changed from there, but. We've also got to talk about the main staff are all returning from the second and most recent television. So Shinji Ishimura is going to be back directing it, obviously like at A1 Pictures, and Masashi Sogo is handling the series composition. Shinji Takaguchi and Toshiko Sano are designing the characters. Shoji Hada is the sound designer, and of course, the one thing that fucking matters is Yasuharu Takanashi is going to be back composing the soundtrack, which, yeah, with the expectation of like the second animation studio and character design is that this is like the main, like it's the main staff is also like the same as the first like anime for the most part, whereas like this is being done by the second studio, so as much as a lot of people love the third, I even mentioned this as well when we talked about it last week, where it's like, I love the first season's like animation a lot, and I will say I prefer the second season's character designs because they updated the characters to what they look like more like in turn with like how it looked like in the manga, because like you look at early Fairy Tail to like look at to like where they were at like Tenrojima, like there is a heavy difference to like those character designs. Like it is really jarring to see you look at old Fairy Tail designs and like where they look like in the end. So we are kind of keeping the same. There's no talk about how many episodes it's going to be. There's no talk about like this is like, yeah, where the episodes are going to be at. There's no talk about when exactly is it going to be returning, but we do know that the staff of the second season is pretty much coming back, so a lot of people might be a little bit disappointed here and there. Personally, at the end of the day, I feel like most fucking shows these days don't even get their finales wrapped up, so they just get like their third, maybe a season or two, and then it's like, yeah, no, we're done by doing that, and then the last part of their like adaptations never get finished, and Fairy Tail's getting its one, so it will be coming out at the same time. Like, it will make sense right about this time when it comes out, because then that will be like, hey, like Hiro Mashima's working on his new works, and I feel like as well, considering that they do want to keep adapting more Fairy Tail content. It clearly does well in Japan. I know full well that like Fairy Tail does sell well over there, the manga wise, and like commercially, it isn't nowhere near like what Haikyuu, Academia, One Piece, or any of those franchises like there and Jump, but it does do okay. They still do like, you know, a fair few little like little events and what have you for the series, but it's nowhere near to that level. But it has its audience over there. It's more definitely a Western, like like most of its mainstay is definitely in the Western audience, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Like, if anything, I just hope that it gets adapted, like, you know, and I'm very excited. It just leaves a question that he's also been talking about a sequel series. He's been talking about a spin-off. Like, what would happen to them? Like, would they, if they're generally interested in covering some of that? If not, I wouldn't be surprised if they did them in, like, OVAs, like, if they try to maybe just do like a short little series. It depends. Like, obviously that is way in the future though. Like, we're going a little bit over there, but I know some people will be like, do you think they're going to adapt them? And it's like, yeah, if they're long and well, if they're worth like the studio's time. But yeah, I kind of hope to have like a little visual or something to like at least get us satiate our like palates for a little bit, because I know a lot of people really want to see what these characters are going to be looking like. But yeah, the most best news out of that is like, yeah, we got we've got Takanashi back as composer, because that's the one thing that fucking matters, because his music is fucking great, so I cannot wait. That's all for me though, so that's all the information we have at the moment, but that's all for me. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.